welcome back to Substandard Roleplaying. My name is Lawrence,
And I'm not the GM today, William.
and
Oh.
today we're playing Dragon Age with KC
I'm Casey from the Questing GM.
and Dave.
I am Dave, who is unprepared from a Taurus at twitch.tv.
Okay, and actually the DM's gonna be KC today. Take it away.
And you can subscribe for free on Amazon Prime to twitch.tv/atorus. And for free, youtube.com/somethingkc. Questing GM, man.
So yeah, we're playing Dragon Age Quickstart. Just have to ask the group, everyone, just before we get into the weeds, has anyone played the age system, number one? And how invested are you in your characters, number two?
Number one, I played Dragon Age, the game, in high school. I don't remember anything. I read the fluff at the beginning of the document. And, Wallace, take him or leave him.
Take him or leave him? All right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I have also played the Dragon Age game, the computer game, high school, maybe? I don't remember. All I know is we killed Darkspawn, and I was a grade warden back then. And I mean, I haven't grown into the character yet, so we'll see.
Okay. Right. How about you, Dave?
I've played the game. It's been a while. And as I aforementioned, I am sorely unprepared. So I'm actually just I'm grabbing the document now. I'm gonna give it a good read.
No, I mean,
While we're playing.
But the thing is, this adventure is kind of set up in some small ways to be tied in with the character background. But since, then again, it's not really a big deal.
Oh, that's the question. Oh no, I get the background of my character. I get what I'm supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was interesting to plan for the game because I was planning. Should I be planning for the characters or should I be planning for the players? That's a question to ask one day.
Yeah, that's a great. It depends. I'm writing that down.
So anyway, if that's the case, I think I guess like being a quick start, it's really more about the system, like just learning how it works and having a taste for it, and not really about the whole role playing experience, so to speak. So I guess we'll just go with play with your gut, what you think that you prefer to do as a player, than really what the character really would like, sort of quote unquote wants you to do. We'll just see how it goes, because in that sense, I can sort of predict how it will go in some ways.
Eventually, Dave will crack a joke, and I'll shake my head no, and then
appropriate in some cases.
And then
it'll eventually happen
I'll
somewhere
laugh
down the
and
line.
The double entendre just as an entendre.
Yeah, we did something with substandard role playing. We did those scripts coding, man.
You guys didn't print yours?
Character sheets?
No, your script.
Yeah, right. Like we ever.
Yeah, we had.
Forgot to rehearse my lines.
Right, you're supposed to practice in front of the mirror the 10 different dick jokes we had.
You got to do it in front of the mirror because you got to be flinging it around while you're doing it.
Flinging it around. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's like if you're doing visual effects for a movie, you need a good reference point.
You gotta rotoscope that thing.
Just wow.
There it is.
You see
right
that light
at
wrap?
the very beginning of the play.
You gotta get it out of the way.
Yeah, well, it's not getting it out of the way. It's just piling on.
Bang.
There's just more
you
and
mean
more.
it keeps getting in the way? You're just like, oh man, it's so in the way right now. Just can't walk straight.
Okay.
Okay. So anyways, character histories and backgrounds aside, I guess we could help if we just mention who are you playing as in the quick start, name that you've chosen, and I believe the next thing would be like race, which I don't think is what they call it, but race and class.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll start. I am Davies. I'm gonna be a Ferelden freeman. Class is warrior. Basically looks like I'm a mercenary who wants to get a lot of money and get knighted eventually in the future. and I kill stuff.
Who wants to go next?
I'll go next. I am Wallace, the human circle mage, and I just did some business, and I have some free time to make some money while picking up a weekend job before I head on back to, the circle tower to do mage stuff you guys wouldn't understand. We read these things called books.
And Dave?
So I am Durik, a dwarven warrior, and my I'm a merchant. I like to trade my goods that I've foraged and mined myself. I like to sell them to the people of Ferelden. It's been a long time since I've been back to my homeland, and really I don't have any desire to get back there. I'm happy doing what I'm doing, and yeah. While my people do need contracts that I negotiate, they kind of place me in the lowest level of the dwarven society. So
Okay.
there we go.
Yep. All right. So all that, like the circle mages, the dwarven society thing, these are all like lore stuff that's in the Dragon Age setting, datas. So if you want to find more information on that, I think the Dragon Age wiki should suffice. Yeah. So that's just something cool to know. Okay. So you'll start the session itself. Basically, you guys have congregated in a place called Stenhole. Now, Stenhole is basically on the south side of Ferelden, which is the kingdom of humans that happens in the origin of the first video game. And you've been called or attracted by an offer by the Arling of Stenhole. And Arling is sort of the equivalent, close to almost a duke in English medieval feudal system. So in terms of the hierarchy, he's a pretty big deal, and they sort of have a large pieces of land they are owned by that owes fealty to him. And he's having a lot of trouble in his lands recently because there seems to be a darkspawn invasion coming in. And so this Arling, who goes by the name of Wojciech, is...
Oh God,
We're never gonna remember that.
I don't know this well, but we go for it. I got it. I know.
Yeah. I will put
Do you have all the silent letters and everything?
almost. Or if you're going to go him by his proper name, would be the line of Neruda. Also in the chat. Anyways, so he's gathering his forces and he's going to go out and fight this darkspawn invasion that's coming into his lands. And some of you guys thought that you might have a piece of the action. You've come to Stenhole to hopefully get an audience with him and see where this goes. However, upon your arrival at Stenhole, you've been assigned to the Isle's steward by the name of Alenka.
Yep.
And she has a special assignment. She seems to have a special assignment for you, but you would still get your chance to talk with the Arl nonetheless, who will brief you on the specifics. So upon your arrival at Stenhole, you notice that the fortress itself has seen better days, and you have arrived at a time where it's raining, and there's water sort of dripping through the holes and crumbling stones and thatched roofs of the fortress. Nonetheless, there's still a sizable army drilling on the courtyards and on the fields outside, and they are getting ready to march out to the fortress. And that's where you meet up with Alenka, the steward, who brings you into this through the main hall to meet up with the Arl. And as we start, I would like as you're all following behind her, I would like all of you to make a perception test.
Okie dokie.
This would be a perception scene. So if you have that seeing is the focus if you have it. But otherwise it will be just your perception, and you roll 3d6. One of it has to be a different colored die, and you just tell me your results.
Okay.
I
As
have-
a total or each die?
I have 1 in perception.
Total.
Total.
Yeah.
369
So if you
plus,
have a 1 perception, that means you get +1 to your roll.
I get +1. So total 10 for Wallace.
A total of 11 for
Mm.
Davies.
And total of, so the individual die is a 3 or a 4 with my +1, and then I got +1 to each die roll or to the total.
No, +1 to the total.
Okay, so it's 14 total.
I should get a seeing stunt for rolling triples.
Rolling
On the
triples?
first roll. It's all 3s.
Yeah, all
Wow.
3s.
That's rad for
Unfortunately,
the
this is
first
not
roll.
the system that gives you stun points for successful
What
rolls
do you
on
mean
that.
it's not Dragon Age 1?
Okay, this is interesting. So all 3 of you, as she opens the door and she leads the way, you'll notice that a coin slips off her pocket. And as it rolls in front of all of you and it lands down somewhat quietly amidst all the noise, you notice it's a golden sovereign. Now, for context, that amounts up to 10 silver pieces in a single coin.
1 coin like this.
Yeah.
10 silver pieces. Oh boy.
Who's the closest to it?
You want to roll this off? I could do a
Yeah,
roll off.
let's roll off first to scramble for money.
And
Let's
wait,
roll
the
off.
other question is, do we all know each other, or are we just being let in here and I have no idea who these 2 guys are?
I could go with the assumption that none of you guys know each other.
Yeah.
You guys are just brought in to do the job.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
game
roll
for
the.
I mean,
being roped in.
I'm gonna
so
roll
tell
my.
you what, if you're gonna roll off for who's closest, let's see what we can do. Let's go with an opposed dexterity, which means
Opposed
everyone
dexterity.
roll 3d6 plus your dexterity, and we'll see who has the highest.
I got 11.
10.
5, 9, 12, and then I have 2 in dexterity, so 14.
Motherfucker.
So Davies happens to be the closest at the moment to the coin, not necessarily to Alenka.
So I'll simply pick it up.
All right.
And then I will approach Alenka and say, "My lady, I believe you've dropped this."
So Alenka turns around and she looks at you handing the coin and looks back at you. And she gives you sort of this smug, like, And she takes the coin back. Very honorable people we have here. And she turns around and she continues leading the way.
And I'm going to get up next to Davies and say, wow, you surely wish to rise above the ranks quickly.
Eventually I'll be a knight, and this is the path I must take.
And eventually I'll get closer to betting that one over there.
Does she look beautiful?
Pointing at the lady.
She's actually in her late 50s, I would say.
And I'm 28, so
But she's still steward to the castle, so rising up to the occasion.
Hey,
so
you,
I'm gonna
please.
respond to that with like, if I must, and then continue onwards.
That's my boy.
So, anyways, if she leads you into what appears to be some kind of war room, very badly maintained, but it's a war room nonetheless. If you can tell by the big table in the middle with some maps on it, and a few what you appear to be probably like generals or commanders of an army, and you have a very short and very angry looking man being fitted with his armor in front of a mirror by an elf. And as the elf fits, pieces of the army onto him, maybe the elf at some point pinched too hard or strapped some of the straps a bit too tightly. He got a grunt from the short man, and the next thing the elf knew was a right hand poke to the face.
Oh my.
Yeah, and sends the elf flying to the floor. And there's a very angry tirade by the angry man about stupid elves not knowing how to do their work. And that's where Alenka steps in and gives a bit of a ahem to get the attention of the man. And he brings his attention to all of you, and he says, "My lord, these are the men that you've requested for that little mission you have wanted to be done." And then she turns to all of you, gentlemen. This is the Arl, Neruda.
I'm going to do a good old bow. Say it is a pleasure, Duke.
Follow suit.
Yes, I will also do the same while saying, Arl, it's wonderful to have your oh my god, I can't think. Have your presence.
Arl,
That's the word I'm looking for.
And
the
I'm
Arl
gonna.
raises his hands at the stumbling of words, and he shakes it off, and he says, "No need for the formalities here. I'm not interested in hearing flattering words that come out from insincere mouths. Anyway,
I'll just like stand up and straighten myself and be like, "Oh, okay then."
he gives each three of you like an up down look, and he like assesses you, and he says, "I think these people will do." Anyways, my children are returning from Denarium, and Alenka is due to meet them. But my land is being encroached by Darkspawn, and I need every warrior I have to combat the threat. You will accompany Alenka and return here with her and the children. I'll pay 50 gold piece. I'll pay 50 silver pieces to each of you for the service of 2 days or less.
If you had said 50, it would have been 50 gold pieces. It would be like, yes, sir. Wow, no problem.
For the Duke.
Wow. For a second there, it's like, really? Yes.
Unfortunately, it's silver.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
That's
which is still 5 gold pieces if you think about it.
Which is, yeah, that's still nice.
Mm-hmm.
but yeah.
So the Arrows just sort of like ask like any objections or questions, or we can just get on with it.
Are there
questions.
going to be any more of us, Duke, or is this the best you really could have done?
My children are currently being escorted by a small squad, I would say, of soldiers, but they will be too exhausted by the time they reach the waypoint. So your responsibility is to bring them back the rest of the way.
That sounds fair.
Do you expect any trouble?
Well, my land is being invaded by the Darkspawn right now, but I don't think they would be too close to the interior side of it, towards Denarium. We are handling them at the border.
We will make haste, my lord.
Yes, haste is definitely the order of business here. If you have any further questions, you can bring it up to Alenka. I'm now too busy. He turns around, he dismisses you with a wave of his hand, and he walks towards his commanders to prepare for like a war council. And then Alenka sort of just shrugs and gives you the indication like it's time to leave.
Yeah, we kind of got that. Okay.
So Alenka turns to all of you and she asks, any preparations would you like to make before we head off? Otherwise, we can head off right now.
I'm ready whenever you are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm ready.
I think we just get on with it.
All right, that's good to hear. The owl doesn't like to wait, as you can see. So she herself seems to be already dressed for the occasion. She has a travel garb, and she's carrying a staff. even for someone her age, she seems to be quite used to travel for some reason. So she takes you off from the main hall, walks you through the courtyard, and on the way out to the gate, you are approached by a hooded figure. Very slender and slight in size, so not someone very threatening or a warrior type. And Alenka sort of stops mid-step as she sees this hooded figure approaching, and she sort of gives a bit of a small gasp, but then the hooded figure just sort of like waves her aside, and she steps forward to all three of you. As she pulls down her hood, you see what was like a black long-haired woman, very haggard looking, seems very drained. But she also has an air of nobility about her. And she then turns towards Alenka and she says, "Are these the men that the owl has chosen?" And Alenka nods in affirmation. And then she makes a quick introduction to all of you that this is the owl's wife.
Oh.
Yes.
Well, lady.
And her name, Lady Messia. Messia?
Sure.
Yes.
The Lady Messia.
Yes, I will bow my head and say the same. The
I'm
lady.
not going to nod my head because the Duke already told me to can that.
We will
That's the wizard
be
Duke.
back quickly with your children. Have no fear.
So Lady Messia says that she's very thankful that you've decided to pick up on this job. And times has been very tough at this hour, especially with the dark spot coming. But the thing that she's most concerned about is the safety of her children. And she's willing to pay any price to bring her children back. And then she sort of reaches into her hood, if you would like to interrupt her.
I was just gonna ask you, like, does she seem extremely stressed out by this? Like, is there any indication that she expects more trouble than what the Arl has, like, the information that the Arl has given us? Like,
well, you could sense like her troubles, like any husband who goes to war sort of stresses. But at the same time, you could sense that there's something deeper inside that's eating her, rather than just my husband's going to war. So I think you could get the sense that her children's safety is really the higher concern here.
Right.
So I'll just
I'm actually
plan
going
out.
to ask her, since this is like it's like, why is there something we're not being told?
Okay, let's try with a check for that.
Ooh.
Let's see. I think the one here is perception.
You want to roll perception?
Yeah, it's like the sense of
just him or all of us, or
yeah.
Well, I guess all of you could, but
okay.
you would. Whatever you learn would be like only to yourself.
Maths. 14 plus 1. 15.
15. Wow, that's.
I mean, I got 13.
16.
Holy. Okay.
You guys are rolling high for tonight.
Oh damn.
Hopefully it stays that way.
It's only when we get into combat that we'll start rolling low.
Yeah. We're wasting all our high rolls on watching facial ticks. And
it's
that's
the role-playing aspect of it.
Role playing.
So, based on your gut senses, you can tell that she's probably not informed in military matters. So, it's not a matter of is she hiding something, but it's just a matter of how is she keeping her concerns not being seen by anyone else.
Well, I don't think there's much that we can do here anyway, even if she knew that there was like a horde of darkspawn. It's like there's nothing we can do to prepare for that. So
she probably know as much as what you guys currently know, which is not really a lot, but most tend
to. Anyway, so she was reaching into her hood.
Yeah, she was reaching into her pocket of her cloak, and she you can see that she's like fiddling a bit, and then she pulls out like coins from a palm. 1 gold sovereign for each of you, and she hands it out.
Money! I'm so excited.
I mean, if she's
And
willing to give it, I don't see why not.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And she says that this is a sign of a gratitude just for doing this, and she can assure that she can probably wiggle out a few more as a sign of gratitude once the whole thing is done, once the children are back and safe.
I will say, milady, your generosity is accepted. Once we return with your children in safe hands, you know, I would be more than happy if I could get 5 minutes of time with the Jarl to discuss trade contracts, instead of taking more of your coin.
She seems gracious, and she says that can certainly be arranged. She'll definitely have the Jarl's ear for this.
Trying to build a relationship. That's good, ever the wise businessman.
And then I think we set off.
Okay. So she quickly pulls her hood back up and runs back into the castle. For whatever reason, she doesn't seem to want to be noticed. But Alenka doesn't have anything to say to that. So you all set off from the castle, and as you all step out the castle, Alenka sort of gives you the brief. The idea is basically you are going to be heading towards a waypoint, about a day's walk from where you are currently. You might have time to rest in between, but depending on the situation, you might have to force march it through the night to reach the waypoint. You will have to cross a chasm with a bridge, and then from there on, it should all just be fine till that point.
It should be fine.
It should be fine.
Yeah, considering there's only three of you fighting men, it should be more than fine.
Okay, so off on our march, I guess.
Yep.
Yep. Time to get walking.
Okay.
Don't you guys think
We're walking
that she paid us that gold just to stop feeling guilty that we won't get the full amount because we die on this trip?
We'll see.
It's possible. It's possible.
You know, this is like, oh, well, we'll work extra hard to stay alive.
I think she might have just been overly concerned about her children's well-being, but you could be right.
Expending the city's dwindling treasury for the sake of tipping off a bunch of no-names.
Maybe it's a sign of desperation.
Desperate for a strong arm, a merchant, and a mage.
All right. So right out from the forest, you guys walk into some wooded areas, and it takes you maybe like an hour or two to get through the woods. Alenka seems to hold herself pretty well. She seems to be very familiar with these parts of the Arling. And as you break out from the wood, that's where Alenka tells you that the bridge would be nearby. So that's probably a good place to rest. But once you emerged out from the wood, you notice that there's something wrong, because there's a chasm, but there's no bridge. Or at least there was a bridge, but you notice that the bridge, seems to have been chopped off from the stakes. So what you have is a widening chasm, and it's definitely too far to jump.
Are the remains of the bridge
Sounds like a challenge.
still on the like was it chopped off from our side or the other side, first of all?
It was chopped off on your side.
Okay. So are the remains of the bridge still on the other side of the chasm?
No,
hanging
it's been
down.
Yeah, it's hanging down on the other side. That's right.
Yeah.
That'll be right.
Is it possible for me to tie a rope to a bolt, shoot the bridge, right? The remains of the bridge, and pull it up?
Oh, shoot the bridge with a rope.
Like, there's got to be wooden slats, right?
Right,
That are part of the bridge. I could shoot. Like, I have a crossbow, right?
Oh, but it's gonna be so heavy.
Well, probably you probably need a few good shots, not just one.
Yeah, I have like 40 bolts.
And you'd have to get it right on the bottom and tie the rope to it every single time.
Yeah, but then you're gonna have to find a way to secure the bridge back on
I
once you pull it up.
still have
So-
rope.
You still have rope? Okay.
But
So-
I don't
Well, I
trust
mean,
that set.
let's converse. So that's my plan, boys. We got something else? You want to actually walk
I look
the
over
length of this chasm and see if there's another way across?
I was just gonna say, do we know how how long this chasm is?
This chasm is.
Like how many?
12 yards across.
Do we know how like if we were to try to walk around it, like how long? How many days would we have to walk to
Oh,
like?
If you according to
Or is it like
Alenka,
a full like continent separator?
Yeah, no, it's not like the Earth has been like split in twain.
you could walk, you could like go around it, like find a different path to go onto the other side, but that would be like a few extra hours lost just to do that. But it's definitely not to say that's not an option. It's just the worst one.
Right. What
Right.
if instead of trying to pull the bridge up, you shoot the bridge? We'll hold the rope on this side. You shimmy across, climb up the remnants of the ladder, tie off the rope, and then we can figure something out.
Wait, so you want me to shoot the bridge and then
Yes.
do what?
Okay, I'll draw a picture. So here we are,
Yeah,
and then here is bridge.
yeah.
Whee! So here's you.
Uh-huh.
And here's your crossbow,
Uh-huh.
and you're gonna shoot with your rope, kapunk,
Yeah.
and then you'll swing down, and then climb up,
Why would I swing down?
and then you'll tie off the rope here, and we'll hold on to the rope here so you don't die when you swing down. See, look how strong. Dave, what's your character's name again?
it's how do I pronounce it? It's Jurek.
Right. See how strong Durek is? Durek will hold you nice and tight. And then we'll have a rope that we can work with, and we can move forward from there.
I'm gonna try my plan first.
I'm gonna look over at.
I don't feel comfortable swinging down off of this cliff.
Here, you just have to brace with your feet. And
Yeah, not doing it.
I can heal you. I'm very talented in my helpful spells. I mean, I can make my skin as hard as stone, but I'm not as nimble as you are. So
I'm gonna look at Wallace and be like, I'm fighting the urge to use a Scottish accent because it's such a stereotype for dwarves. Plus I
boy,
can't-
Wallace.
especially talking about Wallace. Yeah, I'll be like, hey Wallace, hey Wallace,
Aye, laddie.
I'm assuming, aye laddie. I'm assuming, like, do you have any sort of, you're a magician, like you're a wizard. Do you not have any sort of, can you not just create another bridge?
Oh, well, yeah, I'm gonna pull the bridge building spell out me arse.
Oh, perfect. Great. See, you ask and you receive. Oh, sarcasm.
Yeah. Why didn't you go
While
look
they're
for it?
talking, DM, I'd like to take out the rope and tie it to a bolt and try to shoot the end of this.
It's
bridge.
Dragon Age, so DM, you're the Dragon Master.
And while before you're tying your rope, you hear guttural sounds coming from the bushes behind you.
God damn it!
And
The
lo
bushes
and
of
behold,
Africa.
it's an ambush.
No!
So we were sitting here talking, drawing this freaking picture in the sand, basically, in front of the bridge, and nobody perceived this ambush coming. That's great. Excellent.
Lucas was watching us fight over this.
Well, I should be holding my crossbow, right?
Yeah,
And it should be loaded already.
Yes,
I guess you're like, no, I'm gonna shoot there.
So, how do you want
what
to
you're
do
being
this?
approached was it's a bunch of genlocks and what appears to be an alpha among them.
Hmm.
So we shall roll initiative, which I believe is just a dexterity check. And then we'll have to sort out the ordering from there.
Doki.
Already
of
rolling
10.
lower. All right.
9, 11,
Oh,
13 for me.
Oh
11.
yeah.
11 for me.
Dexterity, you say 10.
13, 11, 10. 13 for
Who's
me.
13?
I had 13.
13. All right. Wallace is 10.
Correct.
And I'm getting it's Doric? Derek? What?
Zurich.
Jurek. So
Derek.
it's like
All right.
DJ. There's a Jurek, but it doesn't matter. You can call me Durek. It's fine.
All right. What's Derek?
What did I say?
You said 11, didn't you?
11. 11.
11. Okay, so we got that one. I'm going to be rolling 2 sets of initiative.
Yeah. Oh! I love the this is like
That's I'm shooting my magic at him. Pew pew pew.
this is great. This is like we have a built-in record keeper who just draws
Oh
the
god.
battle.
If I had another USB port, I'd have my drawing pad right now.
Oh boy.
This is wow, 16.
I don't get a good feeling from this. I think he's rolling really high. He just said, wow.
Wasted on the initiative. Wasted on the initiative.
Man, that's what I like about Discord role playing. Is the GM screen is literally a continent, country of of secrecy.
Yep.
I mean, how far is you live in Malaysia, right, Casey?
Yep, Malaysia.
Malaysia to Korea. How far is that?
Might be about 3 to 4 hours by flight.
Good grief!
Well,
Not
I'm even
that bad.
further away.
It's so close.
There's so much water between me and you guys.
Oh my. We have
Almost as-
Taiwan between us, so I'm not
Yep,
flying over
yep.
that airspace. You can keep your secrets of those dice rolls.
All right, we have an interesting case of a tie. And I believe how it's resolved in Dragon Age is we actually have to look at the dragon die.
The dragon die.
Yep. And the one who has the higher dragon die, if you remember those numbers.
We didn't change those
Oh,
numbers.
I
Who's the
got a
tie?
6.
Mine was a 2.
I am the dragonist.
Yeah,
got
it's
tied?
between Durek has the tie.
Oh, okay.
All right. So mine was a 2.
Well, it was a 2. I think mine was like a 4. So I get to go first before that. So the order of initiative would be the Genlock Alpha, followed by Davies, followed by Genlock, followed by Durek, then Wallace goes last.
Yay.
All right. So having the honors to go first. The Genlock Alpha would obviously be the one that looks the most scariest of the bunch. He's going to swing his sword and point towards all of you as if he's commanding them to go ahead first, and probably be further. But at the same time, he's willing to make the effort to run towards you. So he can make up to a speed of 6, which is about 12. All right. I should also mention that you are all currently 20 yards from the chasm as you were making all your plans. And the Genlocks are about 20 yards away from you.
Okay.
So for reference sake, especially when you're looking at characters, your speed, whatever the number is on your speed, that's the number of yards you can move for depending on which action you take.
My speed?
Yep.
I'm looking for
Is
the speed
0.
number.
Yeah, you're the human, right? So I believe that's supposed to be translated into, I think, 10, if I'm not mistaken.
Where's the speed listed?
It's speed, defense, armor, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
that-
there. Okay.
Yeah, it's that bunch there.
Yeah, I
me
totally
just-
missed the speed now. Mine's 8. Stubby legs.
Mine's 11. I'm so quick. I'm nimble.
Oh,
I'm also horribly squishy. I have no armor.
oh yeah, you have. Well, you could cast rock armor if you
I
had the
can.
time.
I can if I have the time, because otherwise
Yes.
I'm a pillar.
All right, Davis, it's 12 for you standard humans. So at 20 yards, my alpha is not going to reach any of you. So you have that one round of respite just before you launch your attacks, unless you have anything ranged.
I have ranged.
Yep. So next on the initiative count would be
Is Davis.
Davis.
So I would like to shoot the crossbow.
Yep.
At whatever's closest.
The closest will be the alpha, so you can go have a quick shot at him.
Sure. Why not?
Yeah. So it's the same drill,
Mm-hmm.
3d6, I believe it include plus dexterity and focus, which I think applies
Fuck
to you in the
you,
case
bitches! I just rolled double 6s
Oh,
and
you
a
get a
4.
stunt.
That's I'm assuming it's this one, right? This
Yeah,
bunch here.
right here.
So the dragon the number on the dragon die is the number of stun points you get.
I get
So-
4 stun points.
Yeah, you get 4, and you get to spend them on stuns, which you can look up at the quick reference sheet if you have it.
Yeah, I have it. Just a sec.
Yep.
Do I spend it right now? Like I have to spend
You
it
have
right
to
now?
you have to spend them all, or they are lost. Whatever point remaining is lost.
Okay, can
And
I
the other thing-
spend it on multiple things? Like I have 4.
You can spend them. You can spend multiple, but only once for each, except for like those that allows you to spend multiple, like say skirmish.
Okay.
So you could spend like 4 for like a dual strike or seize the initiative. That's 4 straight up. You could spend like a lightning attack plus 1 rapid reload or something
yeah, okay.
like that.
This is what I'm gonna do.
Alright.
Hold on.
Yep.
So, do you want me to do damage on this guy first? I guess.
Preferably spend your stun points first, because some stuns may allow you to deal extra damage.
I'm going to rapid reload my weapon,
All right.
and then I'm going to lightning attack, which gives me a
Cool.
second attack on the same enemy.
Okay, cool. So we'll resolve the damage of the first attack first, then we'll
Okay.
move on to your second one.
The crossbow is 2d6 plus 2.
This is plus 2.
So 8 plus 2. So 10.
8 plus 2, 10. All right. So in Dragon Age, we use an armor rating system, which means any armor that we are wearing reduces damage.
Mm,
So here's an armor rating of 7. So that's 12 minus 7, which takes it down to 5.
wait, 6,
he's
8, 10. I had 10, right?
10,
I did 10 damage. He has
plus-
an armor rating of 7, so isn't that 3 left?
Straight. Oh, it's not. It's just 10. I thought it was 10 plus something else.
No, I rolled 2d6, which is this 6 and this 8, and then it had plus
Right.
2. So that's
Ah,
10
right. Okay.
altogether.
That's 10. All right. So it takes 3 then. All right. So
Wait,
that was your first attack.
hold on. In that case, can I just add instead of doing the lightning attack, can we do the mighty blow instead?
Mighty blow, which deals an extra d6.
Yeah,
Sure.
it's because if he has an armor rating of 7,
Mhm.
then if I roll this crap again, basically it'll not pierce the armor or something.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Oh, 5. There you go. So actually,
Okay.
it's 5 more damage. So
Okay.
8 damage done.
I'll just take the 5 more in. Okay. So that means you've only spent 3, right? Stun points.
Yeah, I have 1 left.
You have one left, and you will basically have to forfeit it.
I have to forfeit it, right?
Yeah, it's all stun points are lost after the attack.
God damn. Okay, well, that's too bad.
Yep.
Anyway, okay. My turn is
Okay.
done.
Your turn is done, and I believe the next bunch would be the smaller Genlocks.
Yeah.
Yep. And they would scurry up towards all of you, but with the speed that low, they're not gonna make it this round. So then we move into Durek.
So they're up to us now?
They're running towards all of you. Yep.
They're not there yet.
They're not like in an engageable distance though.
They're
Okay.
baby Genlocks.
So I'm going to use my minor action to pull out my battle axe,
Okay.
unsheath my weapon. Sexy.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so since it takes an action or a minor action to move, and I've already used my minor action.
Right. You could do two minors in
I could
do a
yeah.
second minor in replacement of major.
Yeah, but what I'll do instead is I will, for my major action, and there's no one within 2 yards of me, correct?
Nope, not at the moment.
Okay, I will. I'll kind of stand. I'll kind of like try to position myself in front of Wallace, and I will take the major action. I'll take the defend action.
Well, that gives you a +2 if I'm mistaken.
2 to my defense. Yeah.
Right. Okay. That sounds great. And we have Wallace going last.
Yeah. I'm going to use my minor action to take up my quarterstaff, and I'm going to use my ranged arcane lance attack, which is just a ranged attack, not actually a spell.
All right.
So I'm going to try and hit one of the tiny Genlocks.
The tiny goats. All right.
Yeah. So I roll the thing, and I roll double. I only get one stunt though.
What's your result though?
The result 11 plus 4, so 15.
Oh, okay. That should hit.
That should hit? My god, I hope it hits. Jesus.
Yep, that hits.
Hooray!
And roll for your damage.
Hell yeah.
What are you doing for your stunt? Sorry, did you
It's
say?
1d.
Oh yeah, you did get stuns.
Oh, it's a ranged attack, right? Another spell.
It's you still get your normal stunt. You don't get a spell stun, but you get a standard stun.
Ew.
So you get to refer to the table.
So you look basically you could skirmish or rapid reload.
I'll rapid reload. I'll like a shotgun cock my my lance.
Making that sound too.
Yeah. Just standing behind you like
It was literally a boomstick.
boomstick.
This
is my boomstick for 1d6 plus 4, so 7 damage.
7 damage. Okay. All right. Takes it squarely, but doesn't seem deterred by it yet.
Bastards.
Okay, so coming back to the new round of initiative. Starting with the alpha, and he runs straight towards for Davies.
Of course he does.
Of course he does. Right. So he's going to swing his sword, I believe.
Be bravies, Davies.
All right. Oh, it's not a sword. It's a battle axe.
Battle okay. Axe. See you guys.
Pen. Current.
Wow. That's like 7, 8. I doubt an 8 is gonna touch your defense.
I have a defense of 14.
No,
actually, I don't have my shield up. 12. A defense of 12.
Okay, that's a wild swing, but not gonna work. So he's done.
Situation not good.
All right. Moving on to, I believe it's Davies.
Davies now, yeah.
Okay. Minor action will be unsheath a weapon and pull out my. Can I do both? Unsheath sword and
shield?
shield.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Okay, and then major action will be melee attack because he should be in range. Yeah.
He's definitely in range.
So
You took two minor actions with your arms. You only get major actions with your head.
5, 9, 11.
Kick 'em.
Is it
He
strength?
attacked you and took a 5-foot step. Yeah, that'll be strength.
So my strength is 3, 14 altogether.
14.
That would be incredible role playing if you just headbutt them. You pull it out like, "Hurrah!"
14 is a hit,
Excellent.
even with his shield up. So pretty good there.
Okay, and my bastard sword is a 2d6.
Your sword never knew its father.
I was just gonna say it. Damn
4 plus 4.
Beat me to
8.
it. Well done.
Does his strength add any damage to this, like in
I
D&D?
think it's already factored into the character sheet.
Okay. Never mind
Yeah.
then. So
Yeah.
8 damage
What was the
altogether.
total? 8 damage. Armor rating is going to reduce that to 1, so that's a pretty tough deal.
Tell me, does your sword perform better under the pressure of berating it every time you pull it out? You hit him like, bastard sword.
You're worthless. You're not.
That's why your dad left you.
Every time you sharpen it, you whisper quietly, "You're adopted."
All right. So the Genlocks at this point have reached a distance they can engage with each one of you, and they are a total of 3. So
which one attacked
Wallace, the Alpha.
me? Of course it did.
So he's the 4th one. Yep, he's the 4th one. So what we're gonna have is one's gonna go against Davies, so that he's got 2 on him. Then we'll have the remainder, 1 on Wallace and 1 on Durek.
Okay.
So I'll resolve the one with against Davies first.
It's the sword. You're not my dad.
That's
You know
gonna
you
hit
spelled
10.
your wrong, yes?
It's gonna hit an armor
English teacher,
rating
by
of
the way.
10. which
I have a
think is
defensive
rating of
14
10.
now.
Yeah, so that's also a very bad swing. Coming back into Wallace. Ooh, and it's a stun. It's a double.
Ooh, that's big.
16 is gonna hit. I have 5 stun points to spend. What these guys like to do?
Oh, that's your roll against Wallace?
That's my roll.
Oh,
Yep.
shit. Oh,
Oh,
crap. Bye-bye, Wallace.
As you can see, pictured above,
Holy
the
crap.
Genlock did a backflip
So I
coming
was.
up to the target.
I'm just asking this. It's not a correction. I'm just asking because I was reading the
Right.
stunt stuff,
Right. Right.
and it thought it was only if you rolled doubles on the roll.
Doubles on any roll. It doesn't have to be including the dragon
Oh,
die.
right, and it can include the right. Okay, sorry. Yep.
Yeah,
No,
so
thank
you-
you.
Dragon
you
die
can-
is how many points you get.
You get.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's actually
Yep,
a
yep.
lot more often than you think. It's actually a lot more often
Cool.
happens.
Yep.
Okay. So what I think I'll do is I
Oh my
will
God.
take the knock
Brutal.
prone stun. And I think that's how many points? That's only 2 points?
Yeah.
That's only 2 points. And a mighty blow. I can spend all 5 on that. Okay.
Oh my.
So knock prone and mighty blow on the mage. And I get to do 3d6 plus 3 damage.
3. Oh.
3d6 plus 3. That's 12 plus 3, 15.
Oof.
So you reduce that by any armor rating if you have any. And you're prone, which means I get a +1 to melee attacks.
Was
I'm sure
there
this elf is very proud of his children.
didn't they rush past us? Right? I'm assuming that we were in front with our shields out, and Wallace would have been in the back, right? There's no way we would have put our mage in front. Yes?
Well, I mean,
Well, I
You're-
have enough
you're
speed to like run
jump in front
around,
of me.
and
Yes.
there's no OA in Dragon Age, unfortunately.
Hmm. Okay. Anyway, good luck, man.
Yep.
Who's next?
Okay, I've got one more gen lock on Durik.
On me. Yep.
So, same drill. 3 to 6. Oh,
my
yeah.
goodness.
That was so close. That is still a 15 to hit though.
Yeah, my
I
my
think that's
defense, even with defense, is 14, so that's enough.
Yeah, okay. But it's 2d6 this time because I got no stunts. And that's 7 plus 3. 10 damage minus any armor rating that you have.
Okay, so I take 5 damage.
Okay. Not too bad.
Nope.
All right. Moving on,
turn.
we'll have Durik in response.
I'll be like, oh, woke me up. All right, so I will take a. Just going back here. Let me just check my minor action. I'm gonna take the minor action of aim, which is going to allow me to
Get a plus
strike true. Aim +1 on my attack roll, and then I
Right.
will make my melee attack against the one that attacked me.
Right.
Oh,
Finally, someone
doubles!
decided to use that. Doubles?
Oh yeah, so
Double sixes!
So that is 12, 16. Now
yeah,
I
definitely.
add my strength, right?
What, to damage?
No, I mean, I know I hit, but I just want to know.
Yeah,
so
you'd add your
You would
strength
add
to
your
this.
strength.
Okay,
Right,
and I also
yes.
have the focus axes. What does that do? Because I'm attacking with my
That gives
battle
you a
axe.
+2. That gives you a +2 to the roll.
Okay, so
Yeah.
technically, just so I know, 21 to hit.
Yeah, no question about it.
Yeah.
Okay, and
I
with
think there's nothing here above 15, I think. So you have 4 stun points to spend.
Yeah. Are you so the other one we were kind of standing together? Is the one that's attacking Wallace like still within like adjacent to me, or no, within 6 yards?
I would say yes.
Then I will use the 4 stunt points for dual strike. Your attack is so strong it affects 2 targets.
Oh, perfect.
First,
Whoa.
pick a secondary
Whoa.
target. He must be adjacent to you if you're using a melee weapon, or within 6 yards of my primary target. So
If
as
you're
long as
using
it's
a
one-
missile. But yeah, in this case, I
oh,
would
if
say
you're
it's
using a
definitely-
missile, yeah. Apply the
but it's
test
okay. I mean, I
result.
would say test
The
result for
original
original
attack roll.
attack to secondary, which is like 20 plus, so that's definitely it.
Yeah. Normal damage. Okay, so normal damage on both of them.
Damage. Yeah, from both of them. So you can roll
Alright.
once, and we will apply to both.
Awesome. So my battle axe. So it's 2d6 plus 3. Includes focus point. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna roll these. 7, so 10 damage.
10 damage it is. So 10 damage reduced by their armor rating, they take about 5 each.
And then when I hit with a melee attack using my two-handed weapon, it says I can shove the target 2 yards in any direction. So I don't know if I can do that to both
Okay.
of them or.
I'll say both of them. That's all.
All right. So yeah, I'll try to. I mean, I'll try to shove the one away from Wallace. But I mean, it's
Okay.
only 2 yards. So I'm sure he can walk back. And
Yeah,
then
but
the
you
other
could
one, I'll
spend a
just.
minor for it. So
Yeah. And the other one, I'll just, it's in front of me, so I'll just knock him back 2 yards.
okay, sure.
And then I'll just kind of grunt a bit like.
I
That's
mean,
my
yeah, one strikes you and you strike 2 back, so
Yeah.
that's pretty badass.
Yeah.
All right, and I
That's
think
good.
last
Keep
one
putting
goes.
your back into it.
Last one is Wallace, and you're happily unengaged at the moment,
Oh yeah.
You're also prone.
and you're also pro.
This
I
is
think
true.
it's a minor to step back up.
I believe that's
Like-
what it says. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I shall use my minor to get back up. And Dave, remind me, you've lost hit points, yeah?
I've lost 5. Yeah.
You lost 5.
I think-
You're fine.
You're
fine.
in more
I'm good.
danger, aren't you?
Not for long. It's time to cast a spell.
Yeah.
Arcane Bolt. Because I can only do rock armor outside of combat. They were ready for me.
Right.
So
Does
that,
Arcane Bolt? What's the other one? I think
and
was
I've
the other
got
one?
heal. Because I can do Arcane Lance, which is just a ranged attack. I can do Arcane Bolt.
Oh,
as
you're doing the
spell.
spell version. Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. We're doing the actual spell.
So
So
okay,
we're going to
so
16 mana points.
you're going what? 16? Oh, you're going. Okay, you're down to
Going
16
down.
mana.
Going down, yeah.
All
It's
right.
like, could you imagine? Like,
16.
Ramboing like a Gatling gun, like.
Like casting magic missile at 12th level.
I did that.
All right.
20 charges, burnt them all in this fucker's chest.
Auto hit. And also, just so
Okay.
you know, it takes half. If I'm understanding this right, it takes half your speed to stand up. You travel up to your speed in yards for the move action, which is the minor action. If you limit your travel to half your speed, you can also fall prone, stand up, mount, or dismount.
But
Ah,
I am at least
okay.
5 foot, so that's off my speed.
So technically, you could still move half your speed.
Still move. Yeah.
Still move. Okay.
But it's the same as
If you want to.
D&D. Half the speed,
right.
Yeah.
half your movement.
Yeah, half the speed to stand.
So a bolt
So,
of
I mean, that's
arcane energy springs from my hand or
Aha.
staff
right.
and streaks towards someone.
Or
But
sticks.
before we do
Hmm?
that, you still have to cast a spell casting roll.
I do have to do the spellcasting roll.
All right.
So let's.
This
Hiya!
is how magic fucks you up in Dragon Age.
Doubles.
I do have doubles, and I get 2 stunts with a total of 2, 4, 9.
Magic.
No! No!
There's 9.
Don't you
No.
have something in magic for this?
No!
His plus.
No!
Any, oh,
What's he
any
doing?
focus? Can't seem to recall. Let me just
No.
double check that. Yeah.
That's not how it works.
Savior.
It don't
3D.
work.
Yep. So. Yep. No spells that I can recall. Not even you have magic. You have a +4 to magic.
Right. Shouldn't that be 13 then?
13! I cast the spell!
Oh my god, man. For a minute, it's like, what? You're a mage and you have no magic stat? What the frick?
You also have two.
thing.
You also have two spell stunts points to use too.
Yep.
I do. What do I
So you
want?
get to do spell stats
Da,
now,
da,
which
da,
is a
da.
different table.
Different table.
Mighty spell,
Page
skillful casting,
12.
puissant casting.
Croissant. Oui,
Croissant.
baguette. You know the American flag on the moon has been bleached right by the sun, effectively turning it into the French flag.
You mean on the fake moon? I'm just kidding.
Yeah, what moon?
So the window was open in the studio that they filmed it. It's I'm kidding.
Brain
Oh.
work, help. Okay, so I inflict 2d6 damage plus my casting rolls dragon die result. So it would be 2d6 plus 2 if they don't succeed the save.
All right, which I
And with
believe
these
is something.
stunts, spell power, increase the spell power of your spell. That does nothing for me here.
No, it just makes the save harder, if that's what you want.
That's rubbish. Let's do 3d6 plus 2.
Yeah,
Mighty spell. Okay.
Yeah,
So
mighty spell.
What's the target number for the avoiding part?
14.
14. Okay.
14 dexterity.
I'm going to assume you're going to hit the one right in front of you, right?
Yeah. I do not wish to die.
No,
Ugh,
That
Ah!
is
that's
13.
13 on the
13.
die.
That's 13. Yep. It's an acrobatics? It's not mistake.
Dexterity acrobatics, yeah.
Dexterity acrobatic. Dexterity. I do have a dexterity of 1, so that's exactly 14.
Oh well.
So how does it work
I
in
charge
this
up this
system?
mighty spell.
So
It
it's
like arcs from the staff to my hand, and my eyes are glowing like in the World of Warcraft movie. And I shoot, and I miss and
And
turn
he
the sand
steps
to
to the
glass next to him.
side.
no, it only deals 1d6 damage, but since you already increased it to 3d6, so it's
Yeah.
2d6 damage.
Oh, it still hits and does damage? Okay.
It still hits.
Well, it still
yeah,
does some damage. It's just
Yeah,
less.
less. Yeah.
Oh
9.
boy. 9 plus 2, 11.
Oof. 5 plus 2, 11. Unfortunately, this is a game where also armor rating, for whatever reason, still applies.
To magic.
Yep. Unless you have to take specific stunt, I believe, to break through that.
I don't leave home without my rubber sole fighting boots either.
So it's 11 minus 5, that's times 6. Pretty badly wounded, I would say, at this point.
Hell yeah.
Yep. Okay. So that's the round ended. We're back to the Alpha on his single duel with Davies.
Good
He's
luck.
not single duel, it's two. It's a
There's
2-on-1.
2 on me.
Yep. All right. So the Alpha is gonna hit you. Oh wow, that's horrible. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, very bad at coordinating the attacks, apparently.
he
They're
rolled doubles
just
too.
Genlocks.
Damn it.
Level 2, but I miss. So yeah, even though if I miss and I get doubles, they don't count. They don't
Right.
get stunts for it.
Oh,
Yeah.
good to know. Okay.
Yeah. Thank God.
The stunt
Okay.
is just a cool little knife flip. It's like, what?
It's my turn.
Yeah. Yep, I guess that's Davies.
I will return in kind.
Okay.
Doubles.
Die in
And
kind.
6 stunts.
6 stunts.
Jesus Christmas.
So 12, 16
What
plus
can you
3,
even do
that's a
with that?
19. I think that
That's
hits.
definitely a hit.
I am going to, let's see.
You have 6 stunts to spend.
Right.
That's a
If it
lot.
wasn't a hit, I'd be
Jesus.
concerned.
You could do like a seize the initiative
I will pierce
and a
the
mighty
armor.
blow.
Nice.
You will what?
Seize armor, or pierce armor.
Seize
Right.
the armor.
Okay.
You just strip him.
So basically your armor rating is
There it
halved.
is. Halved, right.
And then you basically take another turn.
That's 2 points. You technically could seize initiative.
And then I could go to the top of the turn and then hit him again. Or I could just take another attack right now, but that's only 3. Or I could disarm
Just, like,
him.
Do 2 mighty blows.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Make
I
it
can't.
the mightiest blow.
No, you can't.
I already
Oh,
did
what?
pierce
You can't
armor, so I got
spend-
1 more,
I-
basically. Sure, I'll seize the initiative.
Oh, you can only take 2 stunts?
No, you could take any combination, but you can only buy 1 stun once. Unless
Oh,
it
I
says you
see.
can-
Okay.
Unless it says you can do it multiple times.
I see,
Gotcha.
I see.
Gotcha.
Wait, you
Oh.
can only buy 1 stunt once. Is that what you're saying?
Right. Yep.
Per,
I could've gone-
per time.
I could have gone 2, 2, 2. Is that what you're saying?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes, you could if they're all 3 different stunts.
Okay, then pierce armor. Mighty blow.
You've already right.
And then
Disarm. Or defensive
no,
stance.
I was thinking
maybe.
Up roll?
he could get
Okay.
up. When he gets up, I don't get an attack on him, do I?
No,
That's just
you don't.
okay. Fuck it.
That's not D&D.
Okay, pierce armor, mighty blow, and then disarm.
Disarm.
Yep.
Okay, sure. We'll do the damage first, because
Right.
that's multiple.
So 3d6. Okay, 6, 9, 11 plus Bastard Sword is 4, so 16. No, 15, sorry.
15.
And
I
his
have to
armor is halved.
so that's down to 3. So 13 damage in full.
Nice.
That's actually pretty painful. All right, and now we get to do the disarm, which is an opposed attack roll.
Yeah.
Uh,
So I'm just rolling this, I guess.
right.
I rolled a 9 plus strength, I'm guessing.
Yep.
So that is a 12 altogether. What did you roll?
All right. I got a
9.
9 plus my strength, which is my strength is 4,
Damn it.
which is 13.
All right, fine. Well, too bad.
Still did a heck of a lot of damage
Really?
to him, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, 13 is really a lot. And you probably know the value of piercing attack by now.
Yeah.
Okay, so now that Davies is done, it's back to the Genlocks. So the one that's against Davies is going to have another swing.
Of course he is.
That.
Oof.
Are you ready for the pain?
That's
6,
that's
9,
12.
12. I have 14 with my shield.
Okay. It's your shield, and that's why it's 4. So I'm gonna have 1 back on Wallace.
No? Yeah, you do have one on me still.
Not a hit, it looks like
That's
this time.
an 8. Yeah, that's an 8. I doubt that hits.
It's 8 versus my armor, right?
Yeah.
Your
Oh, no,
you hit
your
me.
defense. Your
Oh,
defense.
my defense. Oh, that's
Right.
11.
Okay.
Right,
Wow.
armor subtracts damage.
Right. Okay.
Right.
And my last one goes to Jurek.
Oh,
Yeah. That one hits, I'm
That's
sure.
13.
that's a 13.
My
13.
defense is 12. So, yes, that hits.
Oh,
And
wow.
that's a double.
Okay.
It was 14 last time because I had the defensive stance.
Oh, right.
4
It is a
stun
double.
points. Seize the
4
initiative
stun.
and smack him again.
Interestingly, at least according to the Quickstart, monsters have their own favorite stunts.
Oh,
So they might pick certain ones from the stun tables, or they actually may even have like special stunts only for them.
that's so cool.
Yeah.
Insta
Alright.
kill.
So,
Fuck you.
so with 4 stun points, you can do exactly knock prone and mighty blow. So that's what he's going to do for 4 points.
Okay.
And he gets to roll 2d6 plus 3, becoming 3d6 plus 3 for damage.
Oh,
That's 13 damage, minus any armor rating.
Okay, so that's 8 more damage. Okay.
your armor is
knocked me
only a
prone.
5?
Yeah. I'm only wearing, apparently I only have light armor on. Or light mail is what I'm wearing. I'm proficient or whatever. I can wear heavy armor, but I don't have any. So. Only light mail armor.
Okay.
So Genlocks are done.
It would be
All right.
Jurek.
You'll be Durik first, right?
So I'm going to bring myself back and be like, kind of roll around and get up.
Right.
And I'm not very happy with that. So I'm going to make my attack back on the guy who's in front of me. That is
12
a 12 plus 5, 17.
Oh my.
Definitely. That's a definite hit.
Okay, and that's just a 2d6 plus 3, I believe.
9.
Is it plus 3? Yeah. So 9 damage.
9
Minus,
damage.
obviously, the armor.
9 damage. 9 damage minus 5. That's down to 4.
Down to 4.
And then I don't think I really have anything worth doing minor wise. No, because I had to use my move as a minor action, even
Right,
though it was only
just
half.
hand.
So, yep, I'm good.
Yep. Okay. All right. And Wallace.
It is
Finish off the
time
round.
for that time. mm, I'm actually going to use my major action to heal my Durek friend here.
Hmm.
Oh, well, that's kind.
All right.
Yeah. I'm going to
Same risk
restore his vigor.
applies. Same risk applies. Spend your mana, then roll.
Okay, well, I wanted to spend 6 before the dice landed. And it's 8 plus 4. So I do the thing.
Right. And you heal.
Oh, I can only 1 to 3. So, okay, so I can spend 3d6 to see how much I heal.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm down to 13 mana. Now I do this. This is how much you get healed for.
That's
7.
7. Hit
7.
points.
Okay. You don't add anything to it, correct?
Nope.
Correct.
Yeah.
Just put the blood right back into your body there.
yeah, exactly.
Come on, keep it inside. It's where it's meant to be.
So new round, and since Davies sees the initiative, oh, he did not. He
No,
didn't,
I did
right?
not.
He did not.
Oh.
Okay. So it's back to the alpha then.
Yep.
Getting at a good swing at Davies.
I wouldn't define it as good, but
That's an 8. That's not gonna cut it.
So screw you, Alpha. My
Yep.
turn. That is a low roll. 4, 7, 9. Hold on. Plus strength, 12. Can I mid-swing direct my attack to something else?
Even if you did, they're both gonna block it with their shields.
God damn it. Fine.
you'll have to wait till D&D 2 comes out.
yeah, exactly.
All right, that's it.
Alright. That's done. Back to the Genlocks. So we'll sorter the one that's nearest to Davies. And this guy hasn't taken a hit. The pony.
Yeah.
This guy hasn't taken a hit. The one on
Well, that
Davies hasn't taken a hit.
That makes sense because
I've been too concerned
you've
with
been-
something else.
Yep. That's like 8,
Nope.
9. That's
Nope.
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 All right, we'll move on with Wallace. That's a 9 as well, even though they're doubles.
So nope.
And
no.
yep. And the last one goes.
He'll hit me. There it is.
Yep.
Yorick.
Holy
Oh.
crap.
And I get stuns.
Oh my
that
god. Frick, man.
Law of averages. I was doomed.
And I'll spend 2 on knocking prone and 2 on mighty blow. I have another remaining 2, which I don't think I can do much with.
Wait, can I type text? This is my favorite emoji for situations like this.
Okay, do damage, I guess.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean,
And
I'd
he's
rather
going to
that.
do a skirmish. He's going to spend the remaining 2. So he's going to push you back 4 yards. And you notice that he's pushing you towards the chasm.
Towards the chasm, yeah, I figured.
Yeah.
as
So
much.
you're about 6 yards. So you have about 6 yards of ground left behind you. All right. So we'll do the damage. 2d6. Yep, 2d6 plus 3. Oh, he mighty blow and knock prone. So it's going to skirmish you 4 yards, then knock you prone.
Then knock me prone. Yeah, that makes
And then he's
sense.
going to do 3d6 of damage after that, plus 3.
Oh,
Oh,
That's 15.
it's actually
no,
17
that's-
if it's plus 3.
Yeah, wait. Yeah, there is 17 plus 3. 17 minus armor rating.
so that's 12.
Yep.
Woof.
Well,
At
thank
least
God
you got 7.
Wallace healed you for 7. Jesus, man.
Yeah. Oh, some good rolls there.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Were there
So,
supposed to be
I'm
4
done.
people in this party that we don't know about? Was this a... It's a one-shot. It's a quick start, so this campaign was scripted for how many people?
No, I was actually supposed to only give you 1 Genlock for per character. And then you're supposed to get the extra alpha.
That's fine. So I'm gonna be like, ugh. The Scottish grunt starts to come out. I've been holding it back.
Okay, does
Like,
the...
And just for clarification, since you got skirmish, you're now like outside of the lightning dual strike range.
yes.
So if you
Okay.
spend that stun, you can't hurt anyone else.
Is this guy still up on me, or is he now?
Yeah. He's still on you, but he's just.
Well, I just
followed
wasn't
you,
sure because if he
pushed you
knocked me
back.
back 4, I wasn't sure if I flew back or if he like came forward. So he's still up on me, correct?
Yeah. He's still up on you.
Okay. No problem.
Right.
I'll get up and I'm not thrilled with that. So I am going to let me just see if there's anything else I can do here. No, I'll just attack. It's fine. Okay.
Big money.
Oh, that's definitely a hit. And 3 stunts too.
And 3 stunts.
Pay him back.
So I'm going to pierce armor
Mhm.
and 1 in skirmish to move myself.
So which direction?
Or like, well, away from the
In the chasm.
yeah. So does that mean I move as well?
Yeah, you move
2 more.
towards him. Yep.
Okay. So yeah. So I'll do that, and then I'll do my attack for 2d6 plus 3 with half armor. 9. But I'm glad I have the armor.
9. Right. 9 with half armor, right?
Yeah.
So that takes me down to 2. So that's 7.
7 damage. Nice.
All right. Pretty badly wounded this one too. So you've got 2 badly wounded Genlocks by this point.
Good.
That was a shitty roll. I was hoping to kill him on this one.
So
Pretty close.
you said
But
that
a piercing attack might make a difference.
now that his action is over, I want to ask this: what if Dave had like skirmished the Genlock off the cliff?
That is possible. If
Okay,
it's spending enough stun points.
and he's like 6 yards away from the cliff. Yeah.
At this point, it is 8, I believe.
Okay.
Well, now it's 8. So,
Now it's 8.
but could I have done that? Like, I would have had to like get around the other side and push. Like, mechanically, we could have done that.
Yeah, I mean, you could have just. I mean, I'll be fine if you just say you spend 2 points to get in front of him,
Yeah.
then spend the remaining to push him back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, too late now.
Oh, that's
Alright.
okay.
Yeah, it's Wallace's turn.
Which
Wallace,
there he is.
which is full of magic and hope and joy and wonder. Arcane bolt, please. No. 10. I did it.
All right, that's enough.
Oh my god.
So I get to roll for the save first, which is the 13 to beat.
Acrobatics.
That might not be enough. Let me just have a look. The dexterity is 1, so that's not enough. Full damage to the chest.
Type 2d6. 9.
Nice.
9, even with his shield, he falls to the ground dead.
Yay!
So you've basically blown all his armor and shield off.
Yeah, he tried to do the same
Nice.
dodge again, but I compensated.
Yep. Okay. At this point, I'm going to have to make a roll for my Genlocks. Okay. I have 2 surviving Genlocks, so there's 2 rolls. That's a
10.
9, 10 plus 2, 12. And the other one is a
8.
8 plus 2, 10. Okay, interesting. All right. So upon seeing one of them getting burst off by magical energy, the one that was fighting Davies sees it, turns around, and just goes dope.
Hmm.
Disengages and runs off back to the forest.
No attack of opportunity? Damn it.
Yep, unfortunately. But the one that's fighting against Davies, first of all, not wanting to get killed by his alpha, and secondly, because he thinks he might have a better chance of surviving if he stays put.
Wait, sorry.
On me. Try on me, you mean? Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, the one that's fighting Durik runs off.
Okay,
Sorry,
okay. Oh, the one that's fighting Durik runs off.
runs off. Yeah.
Okay, so they're both on me now.
So they're
Okay,
both on him.
There's only
still,
2
okay.
left, and they're both on Davies.
great.
Okay.
Bring it.
So that's end of the round. I'm back to the alpha first.
Of course, it's the one that's not been
The
hurt.
initiative. It's now getting luck.
And that's
That's
I
a
think
14.
be an
That's a
easy
hit.
That's a 14. Yep. That's a 14 hit. And no stuns, so that's just going to be straight.
Yep, do your damage.
Yep,
Get less
just
than
straight
7.
damage. 7? You have
I have
enough
armor of
power
7.
rating of 7. Wow. Okay. So the 6 plus 4.
Suck
Nice.
That's 4 plus 4. It's only 1.
Oh, you have 4. Okay, never mind.
I have 4.
1 whole
Now
point
you are
of
the one that
health?
shall suck it.
All right, let's see.
All right.
My turn. That looks good. That is definitely good.
Another
That's a
Is that a double two?
16. That's 6 freaking stunt
6
points.
stun points.
So, Pierce armor.
Yep.
Pierce armor. Frick, I want to do dual strike instead. Tell me about the alpha. Does he look hurt?
This guy's, I would say, is about halfway through.
God damn it.
So,
Okay.
Still got a bit in the field.
Say, for example, we're playing a role-playing game. How many hit points are the top end?
Can't you do that in the video game? I think you could, right?
Yeah, you could, but that's
Okay, screw it. I'm gonna do dual strike.
Yeah, dual strike.
Pierce
will do
armor
more
and then
damage.
dual
Yeah,
strike.
dual strike.
Perfect.
Fuck 'em up.
You get to hit them both.
Yeah.
Now, the pierce armor only works against the primary target, I'm assuming. Or
I'm
no?
assuming.
Actually, that's a good question. I don't think they explained that, but I'm more than happy to allow it for both.
Really? Okay.
Let's see. Let's see if he says anything. His armor rating is half. Dual strike. Apply the test. Inflict your normal damage on him. So I guess it doesn't then.
Okay. Wait.
Yeah.
And I might just want to go for Mighty Blow instead of the dual strike.
Well, yeah, because if you're gonna hit the other guy, the guy's fresh, so
Yeah.
it's gonna be a while before you whittle
All
him
right,
down.
screw it. Mighty Blow. Mighty Blow, Pierce Armor, and Disarm. There you go.
Okay.
Mighty Blow. Okay, so 5, 8, 9 plus 4, 13. Alpha's armor is halved.
Yeah, I take 10. That's a full 10. Wow. Okay. And then you make a disarm, right?
Yep.
Oh,
So I got an
No, very close.
8 plus strength,
I think-
11.
I think you win by 1.
11, I have a 6 plus 4. 10. You actually win.
Yeah.
You swing his battle axe around. Goes
1d6.
flying off 1d6 plus stun, I believe.
Plus
the dragon
strength
die?
yards away.
Oh, okay.
1d6 plus strength yards away in a direction you nominate. So
You could just eat it off the cliff.
Exactly.
I have strength 3. So
Oh,
not
just
off
1
the
feet
cliff.
away the next
Yeah.
Yeah. You get a
However,
6.
You fling it this way, I'll kick it in.
Yeah, exactly. I can fling it towards not at, but towards in the direction of one of my
No,
friends.
Make a ranged attack.
No. No. Who's the closest to the cliff? I think it's got to be Jurek, right?
Yeah.
At this point, it's Durik. Yeah.
So I'm gonna fling it in his direction.
Jurek's already been half murdered. Let's just launch weaponry towards him.
All right. So you got to roll for the d6 though.
Oh.
Decent roll one.
Wait. No. Wait. Roll for the what?
You roll d6 in distance.
Oh, do I?
1d6
Yeah,
plus
it's
strength.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Never mind. I thought it was just my strength. Okay, it's 3 plus 3. So 6 yards away.
All right. In the direction of Durik.
Yeah.
That's actually should be enough to reach him, I believe. No, his Durik was 8 yards away. So it's 2 yards in front of him.
Okay. That's fine. My turn's over.
All right.
One
And-
Genlock left.
One Genlock left. Seeing his Alpha has lost his weapon, but still takes a swing anyway. So
That's not gonna hit.
11?
Nope.
No? Okay. Pity. Yeah, stun points too.
Good grief.
All right. And now we have a freed up Durik.
You're free.
go. You have an axe in front of you, 2 yards in front of you.
Yeah.
And you have like a speed that you can move up, which is more than enough to reach Davies if you want to back up.
I like the idea of doing something with the axe, but I also want to just attack these guys. Yeah, you know what? What I'll do is I'll run up to the Alpha. Can I reach the Alpha or no?
Yeah. Should be more than enough.
Okay, so I'll move up to the Alpha. So now I'm between the Alpha and his weapon. And then I will attack the Alpha.
I know.
Right
Oh,
Oh.
13,
That's a-
16,
goodness.
17, 18.
And
Plus
6
5.
stun
That's
points.
Down point. Go
We
for
know
it.
what to do
6
here.
Yeah, so this is
Yeah.
definitely going to be the Mighty Blow, Pierce Armor. Oh, no, Dual Strike. I guess I could. Well, no, you know what? No. Pierce Armor.
Let's kill
Mighty
the
blow.
Alpha first,
No.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. No, skirmish. You move him 2 yards, 2 times 6, 12. We get him off this cliff.
Can we do that? We can actually skirmish him off the
Are we
cliff
12
with
yards?
12 yards?
12 yards? 2 yards in any direction for each one SP you spend. If you spend all 6 points, I mean.
Do it. I mean, if you can just push him off a cliff.
This is the ultimate punish.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna I'm running
full
up to
line
him,
and shove him.
and I'm gonna be like, "Brah!" and try to push him off the cliff.
All right. You get to roll for damage too, so you might as well.
That's mean.
So that's 6 damage, but 6 damage. So he probably has 6 armor or
Yes.
something.
Yeah, it's got 7 armor, and he's
Yeah,
like,
so-
you're just like charging him with and he's just blocking you with your shield, but not knowing that he's been pushed off 12 yards.
Yeah,
Right
I'm
off
just
the
basically going, God, he's blocking me, but I'm pushing.
Yeah.
This is
So
why
yeah,
we're
he's
on
just-
top of the food chain.
He's looking down at you, but not looking behind him, and next thing you know, he's doing the wildlife coyote thing. It falls right to his death, obviously. Because
Yeah,
even
check
armor
that.
rating is not going to save you with a fall like that. And just as he's seeing his alpha get pushed off the cliff, literally, he turns around and he's like eating his way out of it. So Genlock's running away, unless you have any retributive urges.
Nah,
Well,
let
I
him go back
definitely-
and warn the clan.
I definitely would probably want to try to kill it if we could, but I mean, that's whatever.
Do I
I mean,
have
this
a-
guy hasn't.
Do I
this guy
have
is
time
the
to make a
cleanest-
ranged shot at it? with the
I think
crossbow.
you have plenty of you have plenty of time to
Sure, take a
a shot
couple of
at him.
pot shots at it.
Go ahead.
Will a 16 hit?
With
No
six
questions.
with 6 stunt.
No questions asked.
With 6 stun.
Oh,
Okay.
my
Push
God.
him down the cliff too.
Yeah,
I'll push him down the cliff too. Perfect.
Well, sure. Like you corner your shots at him just enough for him to run around,
Yeah,
and he falls
sure.
off this cliff.
Okay.
No problem. Or you can do the you can do the melodramatic shot in the arm, and he stumbles his way down to the cliff.
Yeah. He does that like whole wavy thing. Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
the whole way.
oh, oh.
Either way, okay. Well,
Okay.
we
Combat's
let one
done.
go, but whatever.
No, actually, that's pretty impressive considering how he came at you.
It's just a
Alright.
good thing that they never realized that they could use their skirmish to push us off. Like, I mean, they almost got
We-
Dave, but you
Stun
know,
points. You didn't get stun. I didn't get stun points. I just rolled hits.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So by this time, there should be enough Genlock bodies in the cliff to. No, I'm kidding.
It's just the two.
Can I
Yeah.
can I take a look at the Alpha's axe? Is it anything special, or is it just a battle axe?
No, just a crude battle axe. Very, very useful killing, but nothing else besides that.
So basically no different than what I have now.
Yep, definitely not different. Definitely uglier looking, that's for sure.
Is it I don't know how like encumbrance or anything works. Is it something that I can like strap to my back and take with us?
As a spare, sure.
Search bodies. Sorry. Search one dead body. There's a Genlock there,
Yeah.
right?
Search bodies, you jump off the cliff. One coming. My loot.
If you're looking for cash, these guys definitely don't carry any.
Okay. I'm looking for anything else.
If you're looking for anything else, let's see what they have. They have a battle axe, a light mail, and a medium shield, which your mage has blown to bits, and a throwing axe.
Great.
Can you use any ranged? Like, you could throw an axe, I guess.
I could.
I can't.
Here you go. Take this, and you'll be useful in ranged combat at least one time.
Cool.
And then I'll
One
take the.
throw axe does not a long
At least he'll get
count
one
pick.
throw, basically.
He get one good shot at, and has to run into the middle of a field, going, "Hold on, guys, I need my axe back."
No, then he'll take out his other axe, basically.
His other axe and throw that one too.
Yeah. You'll have two axes next time he
mm.
comes up.
Two.
All right. So we're gonna throw the remaining Genlock body down the cliff because why not? And then I'm gonna go back to my plan of shooting that rope, basically, and trying to get it up here.
All right. So, I mean, with all the time in the world, well, almost all the time in the world, the plan, is workable. You
Mhm.
shot the planks to pull them up.
Mm-hmm.
It was not like a very heavy bridge to start off, so it was just cut off just to make things difficult for people who are using it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just everything's fine. And Elenka's actually pretty impressed. Like, you guys dispatched the Genlocks and put the bridge back on in almost no time, so she's pretty impressed with that.
How long did that combat take exactly?
I don't think the quick start mentions how long a round lasts, but I think it will easily within the span of like 5 to 10 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So on with the show.
Yeah. So combat's over, and in the quick start rules, you actually do have the ability to rest up to gain back hit points, or hit health in this case. I believe the rule is there's a breather rule, which is, I guess, effectively a short rest in D&D terms.
Okay.
I think it's health and bleeding.
So the DM is telling us to rest. Is that what's going on right now?
You could. I'm just saying.
Maybe-
So there's
these
the heal spell, which your mage can cast.
Mm-hmm.
If you take a breather, you recover 6 plus your con in health.
How long is
That
the
would
breather?
not be bad for me.
It doesn't say how long, but it's typically taken. Oh, it's a 5-minute breather after
Oh,
a combat
yeah.
encounter.
Hell yeah. 6 plus your
Yeah.
con for 5 minutes?
Yep.
Why not? Fuck.
Well, I will definitely take that if we can do that.
Yep.
My con is 3, and I was at half health, so.
Yeah. I mean, no problem. Fuck it.
Okay.
We can take a 5-minute break. I think we did good work.
And if Wallace wants to supplement that with any additional healing.
I do. I have a healing kit, apparently.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I think that's the one thing that the Quickstart never addressed. But I'll just assume there's a focus +2 to whatever healing checks you're gonna make. Because
Right.
there is a heal action, I believe, at the same time. In
There is.
combat.
There's a combat action for it, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You provide
But I think
first
that's-
aid to
Feel
an injured
better.
ally.
Sure, sure.
Right.
So 6 plus con. Well, I didn't lose any health. I don't know why I'm trying to do maths here.
You didn't lose any
You didn't
health? I
lose
thought
any
you
health?
You took
I-
like
Yeah, I didn't lose anything.
I thought you got hit.
you got hit like a big chunk right in the
Well,
beginning.
not enough to really worry. You know, I'm a tough, strong mage. It was only like a third of my health, guys.
Oh, that was just the third. Okay. It's like 10 damage or something like that.
Yeah. Out of
Alright.
24.
That's not a third of your health. That's almost half of your health, man.
Shush, I'm trying to downplay this.
Yeah, okay. Anyway.
And now die.
I'm just walking it off like.
And that's why
Actually-
you're not a math major.
So, Casey, just question.
Right.
And this is on me for not having read through the instructions.
No
and
worries,
everything,
no
but
worries.
From a language perspective, does everyone speak a common tongue or no?
Yeah, the common tongue in Dragon Age is a trade tongue. So I believe everyone
Oh,
has
that's
it.
what trade tongue is. Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
awesome.
We all
Yeah.
have it.
And yeah,
I just
everyone
assumed,
has
I
that.
didn't realize. Just yeah.
You're the dwarf who has the extra dwarven, I think. And I think the mage
I
has
do
a
have
few
dwarven.
extra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got
Well, when I
Asian
saw trade
and,
tongue, I assumed that was something to do with my merchant background. That's why I wasn't sure. So okay.
like
Yeah. Everyone has trade tongue, so that's
Okay.
that's the common equivalent.
Okay, cool.
thieves can't. I don't know what they can't do, but
Thieves can't. Sure they
Okay.
can.
Looking at the time, this is actually a good place to do a cliffhanger.
Huh.
Great.
Oh, so the guy got stuck.
You
and
walk
he's hanging
across
off-
the
he's-
bridge. One of
hanging
the
off the
slats break, and you're hanging off a cliff.
Remember how that started?
A,
There's
a
certain
literal
planets.
cliffhanger.
yeah, we're back on a paradise world.
All right.
So okay,
So,
I think I wasn't expecting combat to run this long, to be honest. That's the first one.
Mhm.
That's the worst thing.
That was cool though. I like the
Yeah.
I like the mechanics of the stunt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people get really
Yeah.
enamored by it.
so are we ending it here then?
I guess we should. Yeah.
Okay.
We all walk across the bridge and we all take a breather, and Alenka is saying like we should probably rest past the bridge before we move on to the next leg of the journey.
Okay. That's
Okay.
fine. All right. So if you've been watching the playthrough, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. We will see you later. Bye-bye.